Hey Dota fans, we're 3 weeks away from the international and tickets are on sale. Talent for Chinese, English, and Russian have been announced. Additionally, Valve has given everyone the compendium along with 10 free packs for the fantasy draft in Dota 2. After a close examination of the English talent, you see new and old faces. One of them you notice isn't there, and that's Casey Atchinson. Well, she will be doing remote work as seen from her Twitter. There are now 3 types of tickets: Midweek 1, Midweek 2, and the Finals ticket. Valve has separated so every ticket will grant 2 days. Midweek 1 will be October 12th and 13th. Midweek 2 will be October 14th and the 15th. And the Finals will be the 16th and the 17th. The midweek tickets will cost roughly 60 USD, and the Finals ticket will cost roughly 240 USD. All tickets can be purchased on EnterTix, link will be in the description. But before you buy the tickets, attending the international requires you to be fully vaccinated and be masked at the event. Along in this update, Valve has updated to help spectators know what's happening. They have now added status indicators. There's a timer for a blocking bar, timer for the Aegis of Immortal, rune spawning top or bottom. There's also unfortunate news as well. Dota will soon no longer support 32-bit systems. It's not immediate, but it will happen soon. As Dota has grown and expanded over the years, so has technology that powers it, both hardware and software, Valve said. Continuing with Valve, Jeff Hill went onto Reddit on Thursday to dispel the myth of Valve trying to force a 50% win rate to players. His entire post will be linked in the bottom, but in short, Hill says Valve does use a public MMR number to estimate your skill at Dota to match against other players. Winning and losing will affect that number. In general, as you win, your MMR will increase, so you'll get put in higher average MMR games, which are more difficult games with higher total MMR on both sides of the river, Hill said. OpenAI will have a documentary about their insane bot that played against OG. It will premiere on September 24th, 2021 on Beyond the Summit. Following that event, OG will play against Beast Coast in a show match. On to the roster movements. TNC Predator has officially released their entire Dota 2 team on September 15, 2021. It has been a roller coaster ride for this organization. They originally qualified for a TI-10 before the pandemic hit, and their pace struggled ever since their win at Chengdu.
With no Lesh, TA needs to do it all here. Do they have anything left in the tank? They find the net there. Heavenly Grace, it's not quite enough. The stun comes through, trying to bring down PYW. I don't know if it matters. On the back lines, they found themselves that TA. Ori has to buy back into this fight, seeing if they can make it happen. PYW stunned, killed off. Another run, Dites the buzz. That's not how that phrase goes, as Ori is going to try and do what he can, but GG is called as TNC are going to take the major.
In true TNC fashion, they managed to do it after being down. I can't even believe they now have a 25K lead, and I believe they were down 28K at one point as they celebrate. And
on their Facebook, they wrote, TNC has broke several barriers and overcome many obstacles during this period, and we are grateful to have had such talented players to spearhead the growth of Philippine esports on a global scale. Thank you for sharing your skills and personalities with TNC Predator. You will always be part of our TNC family wherever you go, TNC added. They are 5 talented players who will find new homes soon. Timothy Johns Tim Brandrew officially joins Boom Esports as they are currently playing in the BTS Pro Series. LGD and IJ have announced they have solved their visa issues and their Malaysian players are making their way to Romania. Onto the tournaments. Dota Valkyries hosted their first tournament, and it was a blast to watch for all viewers that showcased players below 4,000 MMR and teams that were mixed, meaning they had to have a minimum of 2 female players and a maximum of 3 male players. And here's the grand finals between Illegal and Hivemind.
They found Habitas outside of the base, dead and out for 2 minutes.
No buyback.
This is quite the opening here for them to bring in the real forces sort of outside of the Tempest double and try and end this now with no SF for a couple of minutes.
That was just a blow as well.
Trying to deal with the primal split. Pops the BKB, will turn, but Legal One jumps in. Tides of Iron, they've got to back away. The bash is there. Illegal One in onto Tides of Iron, but Tides of Iron still manages to make it back towards the fountain.
Look at the dead.
They're pushing on. Book of the Dead indeed. Grace Jam with the summons, trying to end this. Samurai comes in to look to control them. Fortification pop. Chef straight over to the side with the Rolling Thunder. The throne, it's falling. They're trying to desperately hold it hive mind, but they cannot do so as Illegal take down the Ancient, take the game. And with that, the grand finals, the tournament, it's theirs. Illegal with the 2-0 victory here.
In the BTS Pro Series Season A, Sunday was the last day for the group stages. Here's the complete standing and bracket. Over in Southeast Asia, Team SMG, Boom Esports, Galaxy Racer, and Execration will be in the upper bracket. Motivate Trust, OP Esports X Neon, Polaris Esports, and Dreammaker will be in the lower bracket. The playoffs will begin on September 22nd. Over in the Americas, Noping Esports, Team, Infamous, and D2 Hustler have made it into the upper bracket. To end, here's the winning highlight that secured Hokori the spot into the lower bracket.
Fast into PP, they're going. Do they have the damage? The X comes out. Analog is here as well. He's gonna be able to toss away Anti-Mage with the bash. Does he get out? RDO incredibly low. He's got to get the bug off of him. Benjaz. Spirit Vessel is there. You lose the Kunk on the backside. The Anti-Mage, he comes back in. He's got an Abyssal Blade. He's kind of baiting Burna. There's the Mana Void. He goes down with a dieback. Benjaz, the only hero left. I don't think it's gonna be enough. This Weaver.
Weaver by himself isn't going to be able to do this. Kunkka, no buyback available either. He doesn't have nearly enough money, and that's it. They GG out, and it does end up being a 2-0 for Hokori. Ricky, it's hard to look like they were going to lose this game. They had all the items they needed all of a sudden, but these fights, it just took in such an awkward...
And in the Dota 2's Champions League, V Gaming took down Hellraiser in a convincing 3-0 sweep to take home the title of Season 3. Season 4 is already underway.
Демона прохарасил серьезно. Так, покажите, пожалуйста, что у нас происходит с Эмбер Спиритом, потому что это было очень важно. Эмбер Спирита забирают после байбека, и несмотря на то, что урона он по Трентун и Shadow Demon нанес очень много, Трент, когда он летел, дал по нему свои корни, и его уже не отпустили.
Там такие саппорты, да, то есть один прячет, второй кидает броню, что-то все там друг другу сейвят, короче, вообще без вариантов, в общем.
Посмотри, как нагло играют V-Gaming, при том, что на предыдущей карте, казалось бы, там у тебя Медуза. Медуза на блинке врывается просто в толпу и...
У них 20 тысяч, я думаю.
Сейчас, да, но...
На их месте. Они играют против Мираны и ТБ без БКБ.
Тайтхантер, пошел у нас реведж на ТБ, ТБ прожимает БКБ, отступает, и Ашеры прописывают ГГ и поздравляют V-Gaming с, как мне кажется, заслуженной победой.
Ну, будем честны, этого мы ожидали. То есть, если брать...
Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.